the boat that we're all in together, that barely stays afloat while we all discuss the weather. How long can we all go on before we change our ways? How long till the break of dawn? How long till it days? How long till it days? Let's say it's a bed we all know is on fire. Pharaohs spin our heads, but no one calls out liar. How long can we all go on before we change our ways? How long till the break of dawn? How long till it days? How long till it days?
All these colors and that is my balloon. Just like look.
Is that your balloon?
Yeah, and that is me.
That's brilliant.
Me and black.
That's the grass.
Yeah.
You're so clever.
I went on my album. I went on the album to the Switch. You know that cool thing I did with the Guardian? I drew it there. The Guardian spoke to you and said, "I hate you. How dare you do this to me?"
That's good.
That's what happens.
So good morning everyone, it's Sunday. I really didn't want to film today, to be honest, because I just feel gross. I think, well, I already know I'm like in tune with my body these days. Now I'm a woman, but it's like hormonal, you know, when like I get like 2 hormonal dips, and the first one is like after ovulation and all that's passed, and then I feel a little bit better, and then I dip again. It's really annoying. It's just the past couple of days I've got like a couple of spots that have come out to play, which is always a sign that things are on the way. And I don't know, I just feel really tired and achy. I proper pushed myself this last week with exercise and workouts and stuff. It's the best week I've ever had, but I'm feeling it. And typically what I will do, I will work out, I will do like a proper workout from Monday to Friday, so every day throughout weekdays, and I'll also like hit at least 10,000 steps every day, and that's fine. But then I have like Saturday and Sunday as like rest days, but I always still try and hit 10,000 steps and get out for like a dog walk and get my heart rate up, so I'm still getting my exercise in, but like not in a workout sense. But sometimes I don't know if I'm just pushing myself too hard, because I don't really have any proper rest days, you know, like a rest day where you actually sit on your arse all day. Not that you can do that with kids anyway, because there's always something to do, but I'm just feeling really tired and I'm proper achy, and my body's sort of telling me to just chill a bit, but knowing me, I don't sit still anyway half the time, so I'll be running here, there and everywhere today, as per usual, no doubt. The clocks went forward, and obviously they went forward when it was Mark's line and not mine. And I said to him, I bet you any money they'll wake up earlier. And he was like, it's not earlier. Just because the clocks go forward, it's not technically earlier. You know, it's different. And we won't change the clocks in their bedroom because they're not like hooked up like your phone is. So they'll probably just get up at the same time. No, Stan, for some reason his sleep's been like a lot better recently, because he's having like nightmares and stuff. Like it's mainly monsters and waking up and having like night terrors, and he's just been a bit unsettled. But today, instead of waking up, normally we get them to about 7, which, you know, for anyone with young children, like babies and young toddlers, it does get better. You do get some more normal sleep eventually. He woke up at 6 today, but then I also had a really rubbish night's sleep, and 6 isn't bad. Like, I would have taken 6 gladly back when they were all little babies, but I don't know, for some reason it really hit me today. We haven't got anything to do either. It's been raining all morning, however it has stopped and there's a little bit of sunshine. However, there's loads of grey clouds everywhere still, but I'm hoping, because the forecast for the next couple of days is really nice. On Tuesday it's up to 20 degrees with pure sun. Don't know how that's happening, but I'm very much here for it. I'm hoping as the day progresses it'll get nicer and warmer, because I could really do with just getting some fresh air. I just find it makes me feel so much better. And we've run out a couple of things, so I do need to nip to the shop for things like oil and like cordial or squash, whatever you want to call it, and a few other bits, and so we'll be doing that at some point. But it's just a very, like, nothing kind of day. It's I don't know, it's frustrating really, because, you know, back when life was normal, I would live for days like today, because normal life is very fast paced. You've always got something on, and the kids have always got something on. Mark and I don't really have lives, but the kids are always busy, and there'd always be like birthday parties or like things that they wanted to go to, or like cubs or well, it was beavers back then, and like little activities that they had on, and this, that and the other. We would always have something to do, and then when we had a lazy day, I would revel in it, and I would read all my favourite foodie magazines, or I'd read a book, and I'd relax, and it would just hit the spot. But because those days are kind of, at least for the most part, all we get nowadays, I'm just like, I'm desperate for something to do. I'm desperate for something to like busy my mind, and something to get excited by, and I don't know, it's just wearing a little bit thin. Like, it's the 28th today, so tomorrow, the 29th, is when the restrictions start to release and like relax a little bit. So obviously we could have people in the garden and that kind of thing, and I've arranged to go to my friend's garden on Thursday for lunch before we go and pick up the kids, and we're just going to sit in her garden and have a proper catch up, and then go and do the school run. And I'm really excited about that, because it will feel normal for once. Like, oh well, kind of normal. It's probably going to be cold come Thursday, but it will be nice all the same. But I don't know, it's just like these days like this, I just find myself like desperate to have something to do. Because on wet days, like when it was raining at the weekend, like sometimes we'd be like, oh, we'll just go to staff play then, or we'll like run some errands, and we'll go out and like we'll drop in at my grandparents for a brew. We do that so often, and go like catch up with them and see how they are and stuff. There's just so many things that we can't do, and I think we're all just getting a little bit sick of it. But when the sun comes out, it's a bit easier. So hopefully, as I said, if the day goes on and things get a bit nicer, then it won't be so bad. But I'm just feeling it today. I'm just feeling a bit like grumpy and achy and just a bit bleh. But yeah, I've actually come upstairs to shower. It's stupid o'clock. It's nearly midday. But I've just been getting stuff done, like putting Bill's bedding in the wash. He has a bunk bed, so I have to wash like 2 beds, and making the bed on a bunk bed is bloody hell. It's such a faff. I'm already dreading it. So I've got like that sorted, and I've been like playing with the kids, and I did chill for a little bit, and like I had a couple of brews and that kind of thing. But we've just been doing nothing much at all. But I'm gonna have a shower now and try and make myself feel a little bit more human, and conceal this spot on my cheek, which is grim, and then just try and make the most of the day. But this is it, like this is why I don't film sometimes, like at the moment, because when I feel like I'm in a mood like this, I just feel like for anyone watching, it's not going to do you any good at all. But then at the same time, maybe you feel this way too, and you know, it's normal, I guess, isn't it? But anyway, I will see you in a little bit when I look a little bit more put together and polished, and less like the Grinch that stole Sunday. So yeah, I'll be back soon. Hi! Are you going to do a nice smile again?
We've been waiting around for too long for something to show. Same old places and faces of people with nowhere to go. But we're not like them, we are better, both you and I know. Grab your car keys and jacket, 'cause honey, we're ready to go. Let's get in the car and you'll drive. We're leaving tonight. Away from these streets and the cold buzzing neon lights. Been keeping our heads above water, struggling and striving. We ain't gonna turn back this time, we'll just keep driving. You've got one hand on money, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines.
So we're back from our walk and Mark is building the replacement planter, you know, the one from Wilco. I emailed them, I think it was on Sunday actually, just with a picture, and it was so good and just replaced it right away, which was like fab news. So we have an extra one now, because the other one, even though you can tell it's broken, you kind of like, if you glance at it, it's not too bad. And so he's building that, which I think I'm going to try and put like herbs in, just a few of my favourite ones. I really need to take my nail varnish off. It's not a good look, is it? Really chipped now. But I have an ASOS order. I've been trying to get a few new bits. I've not, I mean, like most people, well, I don't know about you, I've not been buying loads of clothes over the past year, because what is the point? But I would like a few bits for when things open up again, just try and like, you know, feel nice. I'm still on like that journey of trying to make myself feel more like me. And I've just got like a couple of dresses really, because I have gotten so used to wearing like leggings and a hoodie, and I fit in my jeans, but they just feel weird now. It's not so much that they were tight initially, but it's not so much that they're tight anymore, it's just because they're not comfortable. And I feel like I've lost my way with my style a little bit. Like, I still know what things are like, but I can never see a good enough reason to, you know, get dressed and ready for the day. Like, I'll try things on or I'll wear them for a little bit, and then I realise that I'm on a dog walk, so it's pointless, so I just put my comfies back on. Because like my leggings at the moment, they were clean on this morning, but they're covered in mud now, because we went on quite a long walk, and obviously dogs are dogs. So I'm trying to get myself out of that comfort zone again and back to where I used to be, because I used to take a lot of pride in my appearance and look after myself, and I'm still not always doing that. Like, some days I just don't even bother with makeup at all, and I'm just trying to get myself back in the routine of having a life and living it and enjoying it. So I brought 2 dresses, and I thought I would try them on, and fingers crossed they fit and look nice. I mean, if they don't fit, this video this vlog's gonna go downhill even quicker, for like very quickly. Like, I'll be in a foul mood, and you know what it's like when you buy something, you're like, oh, it looks shit. Great, it don't fit properly, or I look like a ham. So let's try them on and see. I'll show you like off my body first so you can see the prints, and then I'll try them on, and fingers crossed they fit okay. First off, let's do some fancy editing. So we have 2 dresses. One is misguided, but obviously via ASOS. They're both a size 14, because I'm not feeling very confident today. This is like a shirred one, my kind of style dress that you've probably seen me wear loads of times before. And then this is an ASOS design one, also size 14, but it's not, doesn't have a tag. I don't know why. I'm guessing this is a return. So let's see if they look okay. So this is dress number 1 and I really like it actually. It's cute fact that I still have leggings on. I couldn't be bothered to take them off. If anything, I don't even know if it's possibly a little bit big. Like this bit is very, like, what's this? But I do quite like it, and I've got a really odd figure, and I struggle sometimes. Like I have a small waist, I have huge hips, and my bum is massive, and I've got big thighs and calves as well. But then like sometimes if I size up for like a big enough skirt, which this is plenty of, then it'll be too big up top, and then if I size down it'll be too tight down here, but then like perfect fit on top. So I have to be careful. I feel like this one, I've taken my hair down so I can kind of see it as I would wear it. Definitely need to not wear this bra with every kind of one of these dresses that I've got, because it's just, it's not the one, is it? So it's very pretty though. It's like a see-through one. I love it, but anyway, it's not great with this dress, but I do quite like the vibe, and I like how it's got the style that I like, but it feels less dressy than some of the other ones I've got. And black is always good, isn't it? Slimming and all that. So I might keep this one. It's probably one that I will try on a few times and see how I feel. So let's try the other one. And this is the other one, and I'm kind of on the fence about this, to be honest. It's tighter than what I would like on my arms, but again I have quite big limbs, but if I sized up any more it would, honestly, it wouldn't do me any favours. I mean, it's one of those dresses anyway that it's not flattering, because now I'm in line with my boobs when actually I'm here, and like this is me but this is what I look like in the dress. So it's one of those, I feel like it'd be really cute though with like a denim jacket and some pumps, but I feel like I'm not gonna keep it. It's just not doing me any favours, is it? Come on. Like, where's my figure gone? Yeah, I'll probably send this one back. It is lovely, but it's just not for me, and if I went up a size I'd just be drowned in fabric, and I don't like the way it makes me look. But the pattern is so pretty. It's really nice, but never mind. I'm not like hugely convinced with either of them, to be honest. I think I do like the black one. I think it's just because I'm having one of those blobby days, you know, where you just feel rubbish. But I'm going to take this off. I feel like it'd be a good maternity dress, this though. You know, if you were hiding a bump, I think it'd be a really good one, because you could proper grow with it. But alas, that is not me. I'm moving on from that. The ship has sailed. So I'm going to get changed and put my grotty old jumper on that I wear all the time when I'm feeling a bit bleh, because it makes me feel better. Bye. The pretty bra is off, my friends. We are going commando. I hide the nips, but it's just way more comfortable. I'm going to go down now and see if the kids want to make cake with me.
I'm pretty sure you're safe, but still.
Wow, well done. Well done, Daisy.
I'm walking in your garden, knowing what you're dreaming of. Past the copper statues of everyone you've ever loved. Lower down the bridge and let me in. Will you? You'll never get to know me from within. Will you?
And relax. Oh my god, I'm knackered. I haven't even done anything today. It's just the last few hours. You know when the clocks go back, but you're still living normal time. So all of a sudden you're looking at the clock and you're like, oh my god, it's 5 o'clock. I thought it was like, it feels like 4. And what we ate today, because I always make sure that when I do brand work that's food related, that none of it goes to waste. Like I won't cook 5 different dishes in one day because it's so wasteful, so I'll always try and time it around our meals and stuff. And I cooked it, and obviously I was on a time limit anyway because everyone was hungry. But when you're cooking and it's brand related, you always want it to go perfectly. You want to make sure that you remember to get the shots that you need to get, and that you do a good job. So you can't burn stuff, you know, like sometimes you might accidentally burn something a bit, but when it's family meal you're like, oh well, what happens, we still eat it, it's fine. You can't do that with brand work obviously, and I just had to make sure that I like did everything properly. But that is done now. And then we made a cake earlier and we iced that together. That was cute. It was hundreds and thousands, or like, well, you know, like sugar strands everywhere and icing everywhere, and then we served it with custard. Mark served it all up and they started eating before me because I was just trying something, and he goes, oh, you're not gonna like this, and I was like, why? And he was like, it's too sweet, and I hate things that are super sweet. I like sweet stuff, but some stuff really doesn't, I don't like that, you know, that sweet where it like hurts your teeth sweet, the kind of sweet stuff that kids like. I just hate stuff like that. So yeah, I tried it and then I was like, yeah, it's not for me. And it's funny really because I feel like I've come such a long way, because old me probably would have just like eaten it anyway, but I'm at that stage now where I don't really like something and enjoy it, I'm not just going to eat it for the sake of it. So instead I've got some mini eggs, and I've poured some Prosecco in a wine glass purely because the wine glasses are bigger, and then I don't have to go downstairs and top myself up because I can't be bothered. So that's what I've got on the side there. And Daisy and Bill are watching a bit of telly together. Obviously they're a bit like, you can tell they're a bit like, I'm not really tired yet. And Stan was like, why is nobody else going to bed? And he was like, it's not night time, it's still morning. That's what he calls it, morning, because it was light outside. But he's gone down thankfully, so hopefully he sleeps well. And I am quite enjoying the fact that it's like still light-ish outside, although it is peeing it down again. So we were quite lucky because when we went out before earlier on a dog walk, it was actually quite nice and sunny for once. So we made good decisions there. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I want to take my nail varnish off because it looks awful. I want to take my makeup off because my face feels gross. This spot, you must be able to see it. Can you see it? Because I've been messing with it, as we all do. It is so big and so sore, and I might put like a face mask on for a bit. And I'm just going to drink my Prosecco in my giant wine glass. I'm going to eat my mini eggs, and I'm going to probably watch the last Ginny and Georgia that I've been meaning to watch for like the last few nights. But I always end up on TikTok scrolling. Does anyone else do that, where you just end up like losing time? I'm gonna go and take my face off. You know when your makeup just feels gross on your skin? I need to get it off. I'm gonna get it off and chill. Yes.
Oh, can I have some off now?
No.
Oh, I want to be a grown-up like you.
But you are a beautiful little princess, and you are perfect just as you are.
Can I just have some on it?
No, it's bad for your skin, honey, because you're little, okay? One day when you're a big girl, I will do you a proper pamper, but not with this.
What did she say?
I tell you what, over Easter, I will get some face masks that you can use.
Yay.
Yeah?
But you can wipe on you.
Yeah, maybe I'll get one of those sheet masks again, you know, the ones that we put on our face.